Good evening, everybody. This is David / Asher. Joining me, of course, is MPX. I'm still trying to get Eddie to join us, especially for today. It's quite literally.
I think he's busy.
I don't care if he's busy. He can join us. At least watch us. So, as kind of expected, today's is going to be one of those ones where we know it's the final boss. We know we've got his patterns to a degree. But it's also been a week, and I am in no means going to be very good. Okay. Okay, so that's how that works. I'm just gonna let this play because even though we know what's happening.
It appears your Metroid DNA has caused you to become a Metroid. Ordinarily, this would have happened immediately after the DNA transplant. Your FRG genes must have slowed down the process. They were the only tribe capable of controlling the Metroids. Though you possess their DNA, you are not a FRG. Your physical prowess suggests that you must also possess Machina DNA. Metroids are programmed to identify Machina as enemies. This suggests one thing to me.
It still bugs me because of the fact that it implies that the Toha and the Machina were against each other, but I feel like it was much more of...
It is very probable that your metamorphosis occurred as a result of Ravenbeak's attack. His presence awakened the Metroid's killer instinct. Since then, your metamorphosis has accelerated. It can no longer be controlled. You are now a Metroid, Samus Aran. Your very existence poses a grave threat to the galaxy. However, there is no need to fear. You can still contribute to galactic peace. You need only use your new powers correctly. You have followed my instructions faithfully so far. Continue to do so. It's that simple. I consider your performance here on ZDR highly satisfactory. As I hoped, it has even awakened your Metroid powers. I was right to let you live during our first encounter. That one glimpse you showed told me everything. Submit and offer up your power. My plan is the only way to bring order to the galaxy. Fulfill your destiny, Samus. This is an order. Disobedience will not be tolerated.
Let's get my ass beat for the next few moments. There we go. Ow, 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 ow. This is a bad run. You know what? Fuck it, let's just get it. The rust is thick on today. Okay, that's that, that's that. Okay. Ah. That, there. Got how that worked. Nope. That. That. Nope. Nope. Ah. Nope. Ow. Nope. forgot about that. Nope. Okay, now time to test some fun times with this boy. Oh. Okay. Need to work on that one. Ba, 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 da, ba, ba, ba. Nope, I'm not having that. Damn it. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Stop. Fuck. I jumped! No! Stop it! Ah! Okay. Yep. Better, but... No. Ow. Ah. Nope. Oh. Nope. We are doing better! What are you doing? No. Oh. That was not a good one. Okay, we're getting close. Getting close. Oh boy. 20 minutes in, so there goes the 15-minute boss fight.
What were you planning on doing if you finished early?
Oh, a demo I found. Okay. Nope, no, oh god. Nope. Ah! I parried that. Excuse me. Ow. Okay, I am in the wrong position to do that strat. And it's annoying because it's probably the best strat I know. So, just to show people what I'm talking about. This maneuver. So, if I do the melee counter and then do this, Samus is at an angle that quite literally, when he does the Gatling gun maneuver, it goes right over me and it misses my hitbox. But I can shoot him. But I can't do it from a standstill. I have to do a run and then do it. So, stop. Ah, that was... Nope. Oh, Jesus. Gotta hit on me. Ow. Ow. Ah. Okay, so if I'm on one side, I really just need to just stick to that side. Here we go. Okay. Ah. Nope. Ah. Ow. Okay, I'm an idiot. Ah. Nope. No. No. Nope. Nope. No. Seriously? I countered that! What are you doing? Which one are you doing? Ow. 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 Phase 3!
Oh, finally? Ah,
Phase 3!
Winged Angel.
No!
I mean, wouldn't that be painful?
Okay, that's speed boost. Ah. Okay, so we've seen phase 3 now. We are 40 minutes in. Whew. That was me. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Nope. Ah! Jumped too early on that one. Oh. Oh. Do not do that. No. Phase 2! Okay, what are you doing? Ha 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 ha, buddy! Ouch. Ah! Come on. Ugh. Okay. I'm going to mute the mute things right now just to double check something. So, be a moment. Okay. Okay, just checked it. It's basically just power, like get a power bomb ready. While he's charging. Okay. Ouch. Ugh. At least now I'm getting slightly better to the point that it's like phase 1 down. Okay, pausing for a brief moment. Sorry, I'm just trying to calm myself down a bit, because it's like... I don't want to mess this up, so it's like... Ah. Oh, hey! Ravenbeak! Get Zorbed! Just touch him! Touch Papa! Give him the bad touch! Oh no, he's X. Parasite. Oh. The ultimate... If people are wondering, Metroid in the Chozo language means ultimate warrior. So... Also, we get to see the fourth and final suit for the series, for this game. And now the Metroid takes over. Meet the Metroid suit. Possibly the most dangerous suit Metroid has ever considered, because it has the Metroid's most dangerous ability. Energy absorption. So now we get to escape.
Are we going to play in it for a bit, or...?
What else do we do when we beat the final boss?
Escape.
Yes. So we get a tiny bit of it. But yeah, it is not a pretty suit. But... oh, that's not good. Oh, he wasn't an X. So, I don't think I fully explained what the X does, but... oh, that's the X parasite that was part of...
Kraid.
Kraid, yeah. I don't care about time frames. But yeah, we get the equivalent of the Omega Beam constantly in this suit. Get back here, you... oh, right. In this case, Samus does not want to absorb him. Samus wants to just... Uh-oh. And we are
There
done! And this is, yes, the fusion suit.
You drain the ship of its energy.
The downside. Anything the hand touch is a bad touch. What the? Quiet robe? Quiet robe? So, here's one odd aspect of the X, is that since they do absorb all the memories of whoever they absorb, it is possible that technically whoever they absorb, if they have a strong enough personality, if the X decides to morph into them, they can actually take over, override the X's thing of absorbing and trying to get more powerful. Like with Quiet Robe. So... Whew! I probably got a shit, so, the ending technically is all the same, it's just that there are art unlocks based off of your speedrun, as well as your collection. But yeah, the Metroid suit is now a possible upgrade for Samus in the future games, past Dread. Whenever that's gonna happen. So, but that was Dread. That put us at 1 hour and 10 minutes, so we may want to swap over to,
Hey, you might have enough time to at least play a bit.
Yeah. Well, I have to set it up, but it's one of those, like, I'd also have to update some of the information. But, while the credits roll and I massage my hands a bit, what did you think of the final boss, or at least me finagling my way through it?
It seemed really long, honestly. Like, how does a speedrunner actually handle that boss?
Okay, so, of the things, I did not do one strategy because I am not that good at it, is that, not parry, well, parrying on top of that, but, the two things that do the most damage are individual missile fire and the cross bombs. Basically, the cross bombs and the missiles do about 400 damage each. Now, the reason why I didn't do the missile lock-on very often is that, if you do get all 5 lock-on, like, each lock-on does 350 damage. So, getting 5, yes, it does more damage, but, for speedrunners, it's better just to do individual missile locks than to do the missile swarm attack or thing, whatever it's called, because they can do more damage, more DPS than that can do. Now, I'm not saying you can't use it. I have seen a couple speedrunners use it in a pinch because they're like, alright. But most of the time...
it's a question of, do they lose the run, or do they at least try to recover and at least squeak by on a personal best?
Yeah. Other aspects is that since the crossbomb does the exact same amount of damage that an individual missile does, there are parts, like when he's charging up to do the Gatling, that speedrunners will jump, morph ball, lay a bomb, get in position like how I was doing the dodge, and that adds more damage to it. And yes, there are parts of the game that you can do God, what's the term? I'm trying to remember the term for it where it was skipping a section that was intended. Something break.
Sequence break.
Sequence break. Thank you. Like I mentioned during Kraid, since you get the Morph Ball Bombs after Kraid's boss fight, there is a cannon in his room that's generally used to just cross it after you beat him. But if you were able to get to the Morph Ball Bombs before going to him, if you get them and then decide to fight him, you activate the cannon and basically you get shoved inside of him and you Morph Ball Bomb to death. Let's see, 9 hours and 30 minutes. Mission results. Item collection 59%. I am missing a shit ton of missiles. So, I obviously got like some basic pieces of art. And hard mode unlocked. Boss rush unlocked. Options. New content unlocked. So, I can do a new game, and I believe that will... So, I'm just gonna take a brief look. Oh, okay. But yeah, most of these gallery stuff unlocks based off of how you do. And it is 4 hours, 8 hours, like under 4 hours, 4 hours to 8 hours, 8 hours plus. Looking at my time frame there, I'm not that good of a speedrunner. So, boss rush. Basically, if you do a boss, you will fight the 12 major bosses. So things like Kraid, the Crossbomb boss. Yes, including Ravenbeak. And it's one of those things of like, you're given the equivalent of what you have at each one. So, but, I am not going to do that. Sorry, everybody. In the meantime, I am just going to close that, and give me a moment while I edit a few things. So, swapping to swapping to this thing and then getting it ready. Okay. Okay. And then, for a brief moment, I'm going to stop the recording and start a new one, just so that they're kept separate on my end. So.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, new recording started. I just pop chat out, just so I don't have it listed, so I can keep everything there. And then it's going to be one of those, like, I'm going to start this up, and then We're gonna add it. And sorry everybody while I move things around. And then, because this is on PC. So we're going to do Spark Ignites. And is controller not allowed? Wait. Maybe I did this wrong. Okay. Okay, cool. There we go. So, I saw this going like, hey, this looks kind of interesting. Similar vein to, like, Octopath Traveler. The 2D HD of... No!
What?
It crashed my driver! And now it's like...
Well, you're still side streaming your Switch.
Ah. So... Oh. Give me a moment on this, on that one. Okay, sorry everybody, well I double check because this thing was running, but it crashed my driver, and I'm like, what the heck? Close the program. Okay. Gonna try this again. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. It is a demo, so it's like... Okay. There we go. Hang on, the camp is close. I can't go on. As for... We're just trying to do this to fill time. This will not be the game we will be doing next week. Captain Cole. They say the granaries are empty. Is it true? No food, no medicine. Look at them. And us. We all just waiting to freeze to death. Who gave you permission to spread panic? Your duty is the wounded, not morale. Get back to work. Cole is definitely not helping people. Yes, Captain. Captain Cole! A letter from the Rare City. For you. Alright. Leave it on my table. My dear son. Ariel gave birth to a healthy boy last night. Mother and child are safe. She insists on waiting for you. To come back to name it. On the Starbirth Day. You'll come back, won't you? Starbirth Day. It's close. stand before them. It has to. John? What are you doing here? The captain of the Royal Guard cannot abandon his post. John. Called by the King's sealed command. Read it, then burn it. Supply shortages, execute all prisoners, and all severely wounded. Immediately. This is impossible! The king would never give such an order. The wax seal's a secret writ. You know it well. When it appears, it speaks with the throne's supreme will. Indeed, it is His Majesty's Lionheart wax seal. How could this be? We've been out of rations for 3 days. You want to watch soldiers gnaw on corpses? Remember who we are. Blades of House Waythorn. Iron hooves crush the foe. Long shine the throne. Iron hooves crush the foe. Long shine the throne. Did you hear about the sealed order? Oh, okay. How the did people find this out so stupid fast?
No mercy.
John. Today's the wounded. Tomorrow will be us. Home. Capital. I'd do anything to go back. Anything. This cursed place. We're going to die here. Frozen. Starving. Okay. And Freya, Hilda, envoys of the Order, you depart for the capital at once. The situation is dire. Summon everyone. Demand reinforcements. There is no time to waste. By your command, Your Majesty. Okay, this is this music track is loud. Sister, you leave at once? Your Majesty, we had no choice. There's no way out. Order a retreat. Now! As Imperial soldiers, you wear the uniform. Take the pay, and swear to defend the throne and the realm. Now tell me, who taught you to raise your blades against your own king? Your Majesty, if there were any other choice, you would not be standing here. I really need to change the audio on this thing. But you persist, invading my tent, inciting mutiny. I now declare you traitors. Oh boy. Okay, I'm looking at that picture, and I swear, it's like... It is definitely uniform, but I look at it and go like, his face looks just AI generated, and I'm like, Cells that boosting morale and empowering allies. Freya, oh boy. Freya excels at multi-hit attacks that trigger effects. Hilda excels at assassinations and inflicts bleed. Can I get into the settings real quick? Back. Actually, no, it doesn't run. I got unicorn overboard. Okay. That's a big one back there. Okay, now we get to see what they're actually fighting against, which look like demi-humans and yes, FRG. Oh, you picked this spot? Couldn't even cinch Leonard's fur. Your Majesty, the order. Board the Lionheart seal. Then my command was forged. This is a plot to shatter our army. The mutiny is the opening, and our true enemy has arrived. Prepare for battle. Go. Your command. I do hope to crush the foe. Long shine the throne. Blocking in turn order. folk are attacking amid the chaos. Numbers unknown. We must withdraw. Withdraw? From rabble like this? Bring me my sword. I'll crush them myself. The enemy's surprise attack succeeded. The camp is in chaos. Really don't like the music. Your Majesty, please withdraw to the rear camp and raise the royal banner. What stands, the army will not break. Fetch my war horse at once. Rally at the gate. We fight through and regroup at the rear camp. Yes, sir. Your Majesty? We'll hold up the rear and stop the pursuit. Can I at least change some of the auto settings because this music is way loud. The horse is just there. Snow's getting heavier. We must find the horses and rendezvous with His Majesty. Quickly. Your main course wasn't much of an after all. The hot steel escaped. Cole isn't a strong rider. Your Majesty's horse is fierce. Snow is deep. No horse runs this coast of the Cole arrives. You ride through the pass straight to the watch post. Understand? Yes, Your Majesty. The expedition must expose the traitor. This concerns the fate of the entire North. Your Majesty, Captain Cole is coming. Cole, over here. Cole, what? Cole? Did you kill the king? Why? Iron. Wolves crush the foe. Long shine the throne. Okay. He wasn't wearing a crown when I first saw that. What? The Lion King, slain by the betrayal of his own watchdog. A perfect irony. Humans, when the chains break, you'll know you were beasts all along. 10 years of snow buried the glacial dirge. King's blood changed nothing. The throne lay empty. The world endured. Can I at least have access to the menu now? Random people! Okay. Though the continent has long lost its master, prosperity still endures. In the mud beyond the reach of glory, two boys struggle just to survive another day. A loaf of bread, single mistake. Fate casts them into a prison coach. justice. And the bells of prayer from the holy mountain seem to drift farther and farther away. Where is this? My neck hurts. Right. Cell. All that for 2 loaves. 3 days locked up. Clover. Clover. Oh, do you know what time it is? You're up too. Not our first day. What panic? You always slip out alive. What delayed the trip to the Sacred Mountain? The church ship hasn't departed. The once-in-a-century rite must not fail. We must make it. Looks like some fresh faces. Want to talk to them? Sure. Nothing else to do. This dump is freezing. Ugh. Okay. Settings. Audio. Oh my god. Saving for a brief moment, but double checking the time because this one did set up. So we got about 15 minutes. Ash, look. Even a little girl got tossed in. Hey, kid. You okay? Cold? I'm fine. Got my doll and Uncle Hank, so I'm not scared. Hey, look at my doll. Pretty? Wow, so pretty. Made it yourself? You're really good. No, my mom left it for me. It's my favorite doll. What's your name? I'm Clover. This is my brother, Ash. We're both Moseses. Guardian's surname? I'm a Moss too, Ira. Ira's an orphan too. Clover, this is for you. So did a little bird who protects children of the Guardians. Thanks. Way nicer than the rag lumps I sew. I'll treasure it. Have you talked to Uncle Hank? He's loud, but he's a good man. He'll get us out. Theodore. Sleeping stupid. This damp hole bleeds heat faster than hunger drains you. So you want to be a rare hypothermia specimen? I'd happily take notes. What? I don't get it. As expected, the bears of truth are solitary. Understanding belongs to the many. Tank Hank Joseph. He loves studying you, ordinary types. Hank Joseph? The Night Owl's boss. Heh. Infamous. Celebrated? If Hank knew how fondly you remembered him, that oaf would down 3 more jugs to celebrate. Hank's right here. Go bother him. Don't bug me. Andrea here's already a mess. Your chatter shreds my focus. Hey, listen! Little bros, I'm Hank Joseph, boss of the Night Owls. Friends? I know you. The Night Owls. Thieves who rob nobles. Thieves? Don't make it sound so ugly. It's taking from the rich to help the poor. Got it? A few coins slipping through those nobles' fingers is enough for a small fry like us to live. Oh, that pearl necklace heist everyone's talking about. That was you guys? Just bad luck. I was hoping this would be my last job. Then I'd wash my hands of it all and live a quiet life. Saying stuff like that usually invites trouble. I'm Hank. Lucky as they come. I've seen every kind of trouble. Not scared of spooky nonsense. Boys, fate brought us together. How about joining the Night Owls? We'll share the spoils. You're locked for 3 days too? 3 days? Ha! I stole a priceless pearl necklace. Sentence is death. Death? No. We're out in 3 days. No joining. Thanks, Boss Hank. Don't be so quick to refuse. The boys will spring us. I've broken out 7 times. The Continent Greatest Locksmith, Lord Keller, has arrived. Ow, don't get croaky again. Isn't there a wine cellar, Borg? You walking compass. Keller, save the boss first. Boss, you okay? I was going to snag a few good bottles before fetching you. Looks like the sign of the continent's top locksmith still shines. Right on time. Ira, little beauty. Scared? Big bro's here to save you. Uncle Keller, you're filthy. Don't touch my doll. Keller, where's the rope? How are we getting up? Oh, sorry, boss. Kept thinking about wine and locks. Rope. Forgot! And the ladder. Also... forgot! How many times have I told you, boys? You need more than muscle. You need a brain. Use it. You made a hole in the ceiling. Only in, no out. Now what? What are you lot yelling about? Asking for trouble? Why do we have more people in the cell than we had before? Quick! Bark against the wall. Suck in that gut. Don't let that bastard see you. Yes, sir. Noisy. Huh? Why are there more of you? You two, out with me. Now. Hank, look. The sheriff left the door open. If the ceiling hole won't work, maybe we... What? I've got a plan. Borg, hold the sheriff. Hold it. Ash, Clover, get over here. The hell kind of emote was that? Borg excels at defensive combat, protecting teammates. Hank excels at comeback strikes that hit where it hurts. Okay. Is he dead? Forget him. Move! They'll be on us fast. Now you believe me, kid? I'm Hank Joseph. My word sticks. We'll get out. Join us? We have a secret route to the Sacred Mountain. I'll tell you once we're safe. Hey, say stuff like that and we're doomed. Wait, you just said it and I do feel a bad omen. But I'm tough. Should be fine. Ha ha ha. Just shut it, Pulse. Hey, please. Please! The Chief Justice arrives! Boss, your jinx is still spot on. How's that a good thing? You dared insult a constable? Trying to rebel? My lord, these thieves are brazen. Especially Hank's lot. They deserve immediate silence. Everyone, you've been wrong these days. At the Lord's order, the Night Owls are freed at once. What? My lord, but... No reading the Lord's pardon decree. Yay, boss, your jinx really works. Well... My lord? Seriously? You can leave now? Of course. The Lord will host you in Bright Sheaf. Waiting for your esteemed presence. Bright Sheaf. Hold it. Leave these two little rats to me. What? That necklace theft stirred the whole city. Someone must pay. Give the people an answer. Like these two little rats. No one would care if they died. Perfect scapegoats. Insulting the sheriff, too. My lord, but they're night owls, too. Hank, are you saying you want to die with them? Have you decided? Leave now with your men. Or stay and keep these two little rats company? Move. Watch them. Execute at dawn. Yes, my lord. Let us out. We're innocent. We gave you the right to strip us of the laws. Who gave you the right to strip us of the law's freedom? The law? Who do you think writes the law? It's only good for making you obey. Got it? Enjoy your last night, little rats. Just a tiny spoon. What is it good for? Heard an old story. A prisoner dug a tunnel with a spoon and escaped. How long did he dig? 20 years, maybe? Might as well pray it knocks the constable out. Gives better odds than anything else. Yeah, double checking the time frame. We are just a few minutes.
Going to end it here?
Might as well.
Well, do you want to finish up the scene or just...
Let's finish up the scene at least. Hey. He mocked Hank for jinxing. It looks like the ones like the ones not leaving us. Haha! Dug the hole right this time! Breakout a success. Boss is brilliant. Hank? How are you back? Haha, kid! Remember this. The Night Owls never abandon a brother. Move. Reinforcements are coming. Our men outside can't hold long. Boss, the old route's blocked. We have to detour the Celeste Forest to rest. Good. Celeste Forest. Boys, fall back. Hank, thanks. Just now, I really thought... I'm Hank Joseph. My spit is as good as nails. But I promise I do. Even if it kills me. There is definitely some MTL, machine translation, going on here. Hank, about the way to Sacred Mountain you mentioned. Well, now will you think about joining the Night Owls? Move. Talk at the rest place. Boss has plenty of time to spin you his grand plans. Please allow me to save and then we'll stop. We have more scene to go through. Also, what
The beginning of an RPG, of course you do.
Alright, chow time. Night Owls love a midnight snack. Dried venison. Diggin'. Killer? Source top shelf stuff. Hey, that cellar guard was dumb as a goblin. Dropped him in 2 hits. Keep it down. Oiro's asleep. Iris not eating? On the way here, a wolf jumped out. Scared her. I brewed an herb porridge. Just fed her and she slept. She fears beasts that much. Is that village back then? Yeah. When we got here, the village was gone. Only a woman poisoned by beast biting down on Ira. She wasn't human, tearing into anyone else she saw. Keller nearly lost an arm. Yeah, her eyes even turned green. Thanks to the boss acting fast. We pulled Ira out. Never heard of beasts raiding villages. Aren't they all holed up in the north? Strange indeed. Not even a full corpse left in that village. Back to business. Reaching the mountain raises the bar for our team. Gotta patch the skill gaps fast. We value org building and talent pipelines. New hires must pass the pre-job boot camp. I'm okay with certain things, but like with the way I've been reading the characters, this just does not come off as like this is a line I would find in a contemporary game. Here we go. Core is building your closed-loop skills and complex ops. Focus on value. The steeper your growth curve, the brighter your results. The smoother your promotions. Embrace change. Now, go sync with the seniors. Capture their methods. That's investing in your core edge. Alright, we'll get ready. Boss, that modern org management book you found is legit. Exploring different maps and blah, 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 blah. Okay, saving that. I'll be honest, I'm probably not going to continue this. What the? Game? Ah! It died!
I guess the demo is just that buggy.
Yeah, well, it's also a Unity demo. So, no, it's like it depends on everybody, but yeah, that does not feel. There's problems with this. It looked interesting, at least in motion, and I do say that it does have a bit of a potential to it. Oh, it is. That's. I now have to be very wary about it because it is definitely one of the type of studios I don't normally go after. But that's it for both Metroid Dread and a brief demo. As for what the next thing we're going to be doing next Friday, I'm going to have a fun time because I did not figure it out. Because I had it's either going to be a different demo, just to fill in the gaps, or I will have a proper game next time. I'm still trying to decide if I want to do a action game, an RPG, or something in between. But hey, we beat Dread. We saw the end of Ravenbeak, and we saw how bad of a Metroid player I am. As compared to Metroid Prime, where I was like, oh, look how good I am. Ha ha ha. But, we do have a new podcast, mostly just dealing with the state of play and everything that went with it. So keep an eye out for that. As for next week, Eddie, we are continuing with Stellar Blade with Eddie. So that's Tuesdays and Thursdays, depending on how things go. We may be finishing up fairly quickly with Stellar Blade as well. I think Eddie had an idea about what to play next. Not necessarily. He may want to do. He may want to try and do a multiplayer game. I'm just not sure what to play. What he wants, because like, what was the one that we saw yesterday? They were like, "Oh, hey, we could probably do that one."
I forget.
Yeah. But that's gonna be so. We may have 2 new games on the docket. As for mine, I'm still trying to figure it out. Not sure what it is yet. But we'll see how it goes. If you liked what you heard, whatever it was, whether it was the demo, which, to be honest, that's not a good demo. Or if you like the part, me trying to do Dread was, thanks everybody for joining. All of the streams are archived on our YouTube channel, as well as our podcast has a visual component there as well. But if you prefer doing other activities like gym, background noise, our podcasts are on other platforms like Google, Apple, Spotify. If you like what I heard, like what you heard, best way to support us is let other people know, spread the word. If you prefer a much more direct method, there's always the sub points here on Twitch or our Patreon. But thanks everyone for joining, and we will see you next week. Night, everybody.